Are you a teacher who's weighed down by large volumes of student work and student writing that you have to grade? We have some tips on reducing the volume of grading that you have to do it more rapidly, effectively, and efficiently. Large volumes of papers will come into you as the teacher, things your students have written. But not everything requires your full and undivided attention. In the same way, a basketball coach might say to his players, go out onto the court and shoot around for a little while. The coach doesn't give the student feedback on every shot you take, doesn't come up and coach you on every single thing that you do. The player does. Sometimes the coach says, go out onto the court and just shoot around. So it's okay for us as teachers to do that too, and simply take representative samplings of students' work. So the students will be completing all of their assignments and putting in all of the effort for everything, but simultaneously, you don't have to grade everything. So one of the things I suggest that you do is don't grade essays. Rank them 1 through 10. Establish an objective criterion of what you're looking for in the student's writing. And then match up the student's writing. Compare the student's writing vis-a-vis that gold standard response that you outlined or blueprinted or designed. You can create rubrics for your students and distribute those rubrics at the beginning of the year in advance. The students will know exactly what constitutes an A paper, what is a D paper, what it looks like. And I urge you to work with your colleagues and within your school to design rubrics that work for you. Rank it by 1 to 10. The 10 essay is 100%, the 9 essay is 95%, the 8 essay is 90%, the 7 is 85%, and so on down the line. And you can actually use any raw point totals that you want just based on those percentages. Don't grade students' papers, rank them 1 to 10. The next representative sampling tip that I have for you is to say that, again, that you don't have to grade everything that they turn in. If you're an English teacher that has assigned journals to students over a 9-week period, and there are 10 journal entries required of all students, you don't have to read all 10. Simply tell the students that 2 of their entries will be selected at random for close grading, and they won't know which 2. So the students have to write and produce all 10 responses, but you will be grading only 2 of them, again, as a representative sampling. You're taking the kid's temperature. And the last representative sampling tip that I have is to say, do not, under any circumstances, line edit every page of student writing. You simply don't have time for that. You have other things to do, other responsibilities. So what I urge you to do is take student writing and line edit closely 1 page for punctuation, grammar, spelling, syntax, form and mechanics. Then notify the students that that 1 page is a representative sampling of the issues of their writing. So you can identify the issues for the students quickly and rapidly without having to drive yourself crazy line editing everything. Then what you do is arrange for a writer's conference with the student at a mutually agreeable time to then do that deep dive. And the youngster has every right to ask for that. I'm Bob G., the History Doctor. Thank you so very much for dropping by. I hope some of my ideas can help you this year.